How you doing? How you doing? I'm your handsome, slender host, Chris Williams. Like, comment, subscribe on the pod today. Hey, hey. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right. I'm just playing around. I'm just playing around. Hey guys, I am your handsome, slender host, Christopher Dylan Williams. Like, comment, subscribe on the pod today. Grateful and blessed to have you here on the pod. Today I want to talk about the Southern Alabama A&M post game. So this is a post game show. Like, comment, subscribe today. This is my logo as well. So, my thoughts on the game. First, good win, Jags. Good win. Harold Blood was making his reads. We were finally running the ball as well, which was pretty good. Um, my thoughts. I'm well. I'm gonna say my thoughts overall for the game. It was pretty good. I wish we would have put more points on the board, but a win is a win, regardless. And you have to give credit to Coach Dooley. He was really helping Harold game manage the game, and Harold wasn't throwing the ball as much, and we were really running the ball more and getting the wide receivers together as well. Shout out to Chandler Whitfield as well. Chandler Whitfield had a big game as well, and Jalen Campbell as well. So they both had pretty big games. The quarterback for Alabama A&M, Quincy Casey, he really couldn't do anything versus our defense. And Alabama A&M really didn't even have an offense. Really, they barely moved the ball. So let's look at the stats for the game. Okay. All right, Alabama A&M stats. Oh, okay. Here are the stats, guys. All right. So Harold Blood was 14 out of 24. Hold on. Harold Blood was 14 out of 24, 205 yards, 8.5 average, one touchdown. It's not great, but it's decent. We can really work with that. Noah Biden, 1 out of 2, 23 yards, 11.5 average. So as a team total, it was 15 out of 26, 228 passing yards, one touchdown. So together, the passing yards was pretty. It was a good number as well. Gary Quarles, shout out to Gary Quarles, number 24. He had 18 carries, 36 yards, one touchdown, 9 long. And Kendrick Grimes, 7 carries, 34 yards, 4.9 average. Well, those are the average yards that he made. And zero touchdown, 25 long. So, as a team, it was pretty decent on rushing. You know, I wish we got uh, Kobe Dillon more in the game as well. I'll be doing an interview with Kobe Dillon on on Friday as well. So that'll be pretty good. Oh, it says ZT said I didn't even know that Zay was in the game. It says 3 carries, 1 yard, one long. I never I never knew Zay was in the game. That's surprising to me. Go Zay. But yeah, man. Um Quincy Casey, 19 out of 39, 228 yards, one interception, 5.8 passing yards on average. Donovan England, 14 carries, 35 yards, 2.5 average, 9 long as well. Ryan Morrow is the main player. I'm surprised he wasn't really big in this game. The defense really shut down Morrow. He didn't really have an opportunity. They didn't really give him an opportunity. But yeah, man, there was a point in the game, man, that I didn't really understand. There was a point where really Harold got shaken up, and then Noah Bowden got in the game for like 2 plays. And I'm thinking, oh, Noah Bowden's going to Noah Bowden, not Bowden. Noah Bowden's going to replace Harold for a little while. I didn't even know it was just going to be 2 plays. I was like, man, Harold was hurt. So I'm like, no. Now I saw Noah Bowden. I'm like, okay, Noah's in the game now. Okay, but it was only for 2 plays, and I got confused about that. I was like, Noah's not in the game. It was only for 2 plays. So then I was like, what was the point? I'm not knocking down anything that Coach Dooley did, man. I'm just wondering why that had to happen, you know. And no Biden, during that time that he was in, he I think he made he made a passing touchdown. It was like one passing touchdown. But I thought he was going to be in for the rest of the quarter. I'm not. And then I thought Harold was going to come in the next quarter, but it didn't. That just confused me as well. But I do believe, man, that during this game, man, I was really impressed with Harold. He was making his reads, making his plays. He ran when he was um, he ran when he was I guess when he needed to. But I do think, man, Harold's really improving as well. So that's pretty good. 205 yards. He improved last game as well. I think he had about 205 yards, passing yards like last week. So it's really, it's really being consistent. I like the consistency from Harold. Each day, just improving, getting better. Every day is not perfect, but it's good. But another thing that I want to talk about, man, uh, I feel like Southern needs an OC. I just think you were wrong in letting Dooley also be the OC. Dooley just need to focus on, in my opinion, guys, you can take it or leave it. In my opinion, I think Coach Dooley just needs to coach, be the head coach, be the guy, the main guy, but not calling the plays. I feel like that's too much for Coach Dooley. He needs a OC with experience, with wins, right? That can actually help the team, move forward. Because I just feel like, in my opinion, that Coach Dooley, he doesn't want anybody else to call the plays. And I feel like, in my opinion, that's stubborn, right? You got every coach has a main part, right? The running backs coach goes with the running backs. The wide receiver coach goes with the wide receivers. The OC, entire offense, O lineman, uh, running backs, etc. So it's the whole offense. It's not it's not just the coach calling the plays. Like, I feel like people like Sean Payton, he can really get away with that because he's a mastermind. He's like Houdini, but with a clipboard as well. But with Coach Dooley, he can't do all of that at once. He should just focus on coaching and letting the other coaches just coach because he's doing too much. Doing too much. So also, man, I feel like, man, if we make consistency, man, and we make the adjustments, we have a chance to beat Florida A&M. We have a chance uh, uh, to be contenders in this conference. See, the SWAC West is weak this year. Andrew Body, he's out this season. Well, he's not out. He's injured. He got a bum shoulder. But Texas Southern, they were supposed to be like the top team in the West, like second in the West. They're 0-3. Um, what else? PV, PV's about I think about 1-2 as well. But I feel like with this season, to keep the season going for Southern success, I feel like they need to do a 2 quarterback system. Right? Noah Bodden. Noah Bodden is a pocket passer at heart. 6'4", 220. Big guy. Right? Harold Blood. Harold Blood is a dual threat quarterback. Right? Maybe do some option passes for Harold or short passes for Harold. And like Noah Bodden do the deep ball. I feel like that will be the key for Southern. Is if we have a 2 quarterback system. So we can't just play with 1 quarterback. Because if 1 quarterback struggles, man, at some point you're gonna have to take him out. And let the other and see what the other one does as well. But I love Harold's improvement. He improves every day, man. Another thing I want to talk about is the fans. When I was watching the game on ESPN Plus, guys, there was barely anybody in the stands. But the student section was filled up. It's always filled up. And that really irked me, man. I'm like, you really giving up on this guy in this his second season? Not even going through the whole season just to see if there is any improvement. And it's like you're giving up on the man already. And I'm wondering, why is that? And this was like the situation with Odoms. Odoms was winning Buku championships. Yes, he lost a lot. Like he lost 3 championships, right? But at the same time, this man was 41-19. 41-19 winning for our university. And this man did not want to go back to Norfolk State. He wanted to stay at Southern, but the people did not pay him because they did not want to because they're ignorant and foolish. And that's by the administration. But Southern has this thing where you just give up on the coach when they're not meeting your standards. Again, guys, this man has only been here. This is his second season. That's it. This man has been he has some success at PV. And yes, as an OC, he had great quarterbacks such as Bashar McCray, PVA&M, Jawan Pass as well. But give this man some grace. I'm doing the a podcast. I'm sorry, guys, for the interruption. But every single time, man, every single time they want to give up on a coach. And I'm gonna say, with Stump Mitchell, that was a mistake. That should never happen. We were not good that year, but this has only been like 2 games, guys. Give Dooley some grace. right? If Dooley can make the adjustments, if he can get his hands off the playbook and actually get an OC that knows what he's doing, we'll be all right. We'll be contenders easily. But going back, I don't want to get off track, but during the game, guys, there was barely no fans on the right side of the stadium. No fans at all. And then I'm seeing petitions. I'm seeing a petition as well saying fire Dooley. Dooley can't make adjustments. Poor quarterback play. Everything takes time, man. This is a new system. But I do think Dooley's stubbornness with adjustments. It has to be better. There needs to be some adjustments, right? In the play calling as well. For Harold to be successful as well. Because Harold can throw the deep ball. Harold can do what you ask him to do. But it has to be in a system where Harold can be successful. Now I feel like if we make the adjustments, we have the if we get an OC, we can get an OC from back in the day with Odoms. Get the I don't know, it was Chinnisberry or something. Coach Chinnisberry, he was the OC with Odoms. Get him to help Dooley out, and Dooley will submit himself more years at Southern University because he hired an OC and he got his hands off the playbook and gave the playbook to Chinnisberry, Odom's old OC. But all the people who are saying fire Dooley, stop it. Give this man some grace. Yes, this man made some mistakes, but everybody makes mistakes, and God gives us grace. So at the same time, man, give this coach some grace. Give him grace. We're gonna be all right. I don't think we should panic though. Because during the game there was some promise. There was some lows, there was some good, there was some bad, you know? But we're gonna make the necessary improvements to win the game. But if I can say this to the fans, guys, this is the last thing. If I can say this to the fans, right? Don't give up on Southern, man. Come back to the stadium. Fill the stadium as well. Don't just keep the stadium empty. Because these boys need your support. And all of you know, you grew up around Southern University. You grew up around the coach. You grew up around this team. Yes, this team has some struggles, but in 2008 and 2009, we were struggling too, and the stadiums were filled. If Southern can make these adjustments, man, we're going to dominate. We're going to dominate, man. So come back to the stadium. Don't give up on this team, man. Don't give up on this team. This team has potential. It just needs some adjustments. That's it. But Harold's improving every day, man, and it shows. Dooley's improving as well in his play calling as well, and it's good. We won the game. Be happy. I'm Chris the Method Man. Like, comment, subscribe on the pod today. Y'all stay blessed. Thank y'all for being on the pod today. And God bless. Peace.